Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. You recognize that, right? It's the beginning of Space Oddity by David Bowie. And this is a request. Somebody said they wanted to learn a David Bowie song. They didn't give me a particular song, so I just chose one that I like. Now, if you're a beginner, you probably don't want to learn this song. It's got a lot of chords and some of them are a little challenging. However, if you've been playing a short while, even if you're just a beginner and you're feeling pretty confident with a lot of the major chords, then this is a really good song in which to get to the next level, to learn some chords that might be a little more of a challenge. So I will show you the chords first. I'll show you the strum pattern that I'm using, then I'll put it all together so you can play it with me. If I'm playing it too fast, stop the video, practice the chords, practice the strum pattern, and then go back and try again. Just mind that it does take a little while to learn some of these songs, and you got to be patient. You may not learn it the first time you sit down. It's all about the practice, baby. All right. Before we get started, you're going to hit that red subscribe button, right? I'll wait. You can also hit the notification bell, and that way you won't miss any of my lessons, because you don't want to miss any, right? All right. Here are the chords. There's a C chord, E minor, A minor, D7, E7. Now here are some of the chords that might be a challenge. F minor, and I'll show you a couple of different ways to play it. So to play the F minor, you're going to put your index finger across the bottom 3 strings on the 1st fret. You're going to skip the 2nd fret. You'll reach up with your 3rd finger and play the 4th string on the 3rd fret, and you only play the bottom 4 strings. You can also play this one on 5 strings, and to do that you move your 3rd finger up to the 5th string, put your baby finger right underneath it on the 4th string, and play the bottom 5 strings. And if you have a desire to learn bar chords, here's a good way to do it. Learn 1 bar chord for this song and just play it every time it rolls around. Here's the F minor if you play it on a bar chord. You're going to put your index finger all the way across that 1st fret. You're going to skip the 2nd fret. Your 2nd finger is just hanging out doing nothing, and these 2 fingers go on the 4th and the 5th strings, and you play all the strings. If a bar chord is way beyond your ability, don't worry, you don't have to play the bar chord. You can play one of the other 2 versions that I showed you. Some of the other chords, here is an F major 7th, the cool thing about the F major 7th is it's kind of like an F chord, only you're not pressing down that bottom string. Lift up your index finger and play the bottom 4 strings. There's also a B flat. Now don't freak out on me. This is one of those chords that sometimes it takes a little bit of practice. You put your index finger on the bottom string on the 1st fret, skip the 2nd fret, and put your next 3 fingers on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. You play the bottom 4 strings. A good way to learn a chord like this is to play it back and forth with something else. And it happens next to an E minor in the song, so maybe that's a good change to practice. Practice the B flat, and then go to E minor. Play that over and over again until everyone in your house runs screaming into the street. Hopefully it won't that. And that way you can lock in the muscle memory for that chord. Now, if you want an additional challenge, you could try the bar chord. So this is an A-form bar chord. You're going to put your index finger on the bottom 5 strings. We don't play the top string in this form. And then you're going to use your third finger across the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. It's a little challenging. It's a little like finger yoga, and this is what it sounds like. Now you'll notice when I play it, I put my other finger kind of on top of my index finger, and that gives it a little strength. Now, don't worry. If you're not to bar chords, if you don't want to try one, that's okay. You don't have to do a bar chord in this song. And then the last chord that's in this song, and you'll like this one, is a G chord, which most of you probably know. The strum pattern I'm using for this song, and I'll demonstrate on a C chord, is down, down, up, down, down, up. Let's play that together. Ready, and down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. All right, before we get started, consider buying me a coffee. It's only $3, and it's a really great way to support the work that I do. Each one of these videos takes between 2 and 6 hours, and anything that you can offer to help me is really appreciated. All right, let's play Space Oddity. Here we go. Ready, and... ground control to Major Tom. Ground control. There's more, of course, and you'll find it in a link underneath this video. So don't look within the video, look underneath my name, and you'll see the link to the words and the chords. Check out Patreon. It's one of the ways that you can support the work that I do. Each one of these videos take 2 to 6 hours, and any help you can offer me is great. You can also buy me a coffee, and that's only $3. Check out JamieAnderson.com if you want to find out more about my original music. Thanks for tuning in.